Polling for the 16th presidential elections concluded today at 5 p.m. In Meghalaya, as many as 56 legislators of Meghalaya Legislative Assembly participated in the electoral process at the Annex Hall of the temporary Assembly building at Rilbong. Rajya Sabha MP W.R. Kharluki also opted to vote from Shillong. 4 legislators, James Sangma, Martin Sangma, Shitlang Pale, and Snyoba Langdhar, were absent. Counting of votes will take place at Parliament House on the 21st of July, and the next president will take oath on the 25th of July.
Serial number 2894. Serial number 2892. Some more to write.
Something, so I thought I'll wait for you.
Oh, which way?
This way, this way.
Serial number 2900. Preston. Serial number 2897.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Absolutely. It's in fact very important, and as elected members, it is one of our duties to vote as we get the opportunity to vote for the President of the country. So it is in fact an honor for each of the elected members, and most of the members have already casted their votes, and let us see the results when it comes up. The counting is on 21st.
We are happy that all who forms or rather are part of this electoral college, the members of this Legislative Assembly, in as far as the members belonging to our TMC is concerned, they have all come together, and it's a secret ballot, you all are aware, and hopefully you will have the outcome as per the election results. We'd like to wish our best wishes to both the candidates, and we'll be having our new president.
Very simple. Our party stand was very clear, which was made clear to the public on the 21st of June when Mr. Abhishek Banerjee also visited, and he explained the reasons why. So we stick by that stand. Meeting, first of all, let me put in place and record that we are grateful that the tribal candidate has been nominated to the highest post of the land, and all the the persons who are eligible to vote will of course make their conscious decision to vote for whichever candidate they wish, depending on their preferences. So I guess that will prevail.
Well, we are proud that for the first time after 75 years of independence, that all these tribals are being recognized. And well, I'm very sure we're going to have a tribal president.
And I'm very happy that my vote is going to a tribal candidate, as I am a tribal, and with a high hope that and especially she came here all the way to Meghalaya, to such a small state, and while briefing also we can see that she is a very nice, kind-hearted person.
I also feel very fortunate that although being not a tribal, but I belong to a tribal state. This is the first opportunity that we have got to cast our vote, my vote, in favor of a tribal candidate. And really it's a great matter for us, and I'm sure that our candidate Srimati Draupadi Murmu is winning with a very huge margin.
We are getting the support with all, even from the opposition side also. Many of them, those have the, particularly for the tribal emotion, tribal feeling. They are voting for our candidate only, the NDA candidate.
Actually, that is a very crucial election for us also, because it is very, it needs a tower to change the system of the country as well. And now we understand that this election is very, very important elections, and everybody know whom about they cast. Because as in Meghalaya, we understand that what he have promised for us, obviously, that if he come to power, he will. This election is very precious for all of us, because we need to change. The mandate of the people will see the mandate of the people as electorate people. We have to understand the gravity of the situations, and we have to see how we can change that system from Meghalaya as well. If you consider it from different factors, then we have to understand as in Meghalaya whom to vote.
About our candidate going through, sailing through very comfortably, especially in this our state. I think we will be getting majority of the votes from here, and we're getting a lot of support from the NDA.
We are looking forward that MDE will getting comfortable majority here. But according to understand that not from MD we have 48. But according to my knowledge, understand that many of us we feel proud. Like Thomas of Oli said, because she's a tribal candidate. You understand that we are the Khasis and she also is a tribal.
You see, in a vibrant democracy, every elected representative, be it MLA or MP, this is the right that we have to cast or vote, depend on our conscience. So it's a pleasure and privilege that being a first-time MLA, that I have the privilege to vote today as per my conscience to elect the next president of our country. I'm very happy and pleased to have this honor.
This is the first time in my life that I got this opportunity to cast a vote, to elect someone to sit in the topmost chair of the country, to be the president of this vast country, the biggest democratic country in the world. So it was exciting, and I have already casted my vote.
Ideally, it should be a secret ballot, but I have my choice. So I've gone with my conscience. I've voted for a woman because I feel that here is an opportunity once again for the entire country to have this opportunity to be seeing a head of the nation being another woman. So I'm good with that.
She's one of the tribal actually, amongst the, especially in India, we've got lots of diversity of, races, whereas Murmu is one of the candidate, especially first time, I think so, being the tribal. P.A. Sangma was the first, and then second the Murmu. And the another one is Yaswant Sinha. So that way, I think both are good candidates. Especially MDA, I'm in the government right now. You got it? So this is a sacred ballot. What's the use of being in the sacred ballot? Just tell me.
I support that. I would say I support that totally. She being a tribal and, as a legislator myself and a tribal as well, it is a proud and very happy moment for me, and I say this on behalf of all the tribal legislators of us, that we are very proud of this, and we thank the Honorable Prime Minister for having chosen Mrs. Murmu to be the presidential candidate.
This election is not between two individuals, but the fight is between two ideologies. One is the ideology which fights to protect the spirit and values of the provisions of the Constitution of India. And on the other side, the other ideology is we can see practically what is happening in the whole country is that the provision of the Constitution and the value and its values are being violated.
We know that this time, I think from the NDA perspective, they want to elect, they want to elect a new president as a tribal representative of the country. So that's why it's very important for us, especially as a tribal state. And we need to see that how she can, do the best for the state as a whole and for the nation also, not only for the northeastern state, but for the whole country. That's what we want to see.
Truly expect that the new president will uphold the constitution of the country, and yes, will respect the tribal people like us.